All right, if you're an electrical contractor, you know the deal. The schedule is always packed, your phone is ringing off the hook, and you're constantly on the move. But what if all that busyness isn't making you more profitable? Well, the real culprit might be a massive profit leak you're not even tracking: wasted travel. Seriously, it's one of the biggest drains on time, money, and energy in the entire business. So let's just ask the big question right up front. Is wasted travel actively killing your profit margins? I mean, really think about it. Every single hour you spend in that van, driving from one side of town to the other, is an hour you can't bill for. It's a lost opportunity. In a business where time is literally your most valuable and expensive resource, this isn't just an annoyance, it's a critical financial problem. Okay, let's really dive into this, because the true cost of all that driving, man, it goes so far beyond what you're paying at the pump. It's kind of like a domino effect that eats away at your bottom line in ways you might not even realize. And here's where it all adds up. Of course, you've got the obvious stuff: you're burning fuel, you're burning money, but the real kicker? The lost billable hours. That's time you could be on site actually earning. Then there's the extra wear and tear on your vehicles, another overhead that's just creeping up. All this travel can even delay project completions, which hurts your cash flow and, let's be honest, your reputation. And maybe the most important part of all, it leads to burnout for you and your team. Constantly fighting traffic is just plain stressful and exhausting. But here is the good news. There is an incredibly effective solution to all this. And it's all about that old saying: work smarter, not harder. We're talking about a strategy called geographic job clustering. And no, this is not about adding more hours to your day. It's about getting way more value out of the hours you're already working. So what is job clustering? It's a really simple but powerful idea. You're basically just grouping jobs that are physically close to each other into the same day, or in a sequence. The whole goal, the only goal, is to slash that travel time down to almost nothing and maximize the time you spend on site, where you actually make your money. And this just shows the difference perfectly. On the left, you've got the chaotic scramble, driving from north to south and all the way back west, just losing hours to traffic. But on the right, that's the smart route. A logical clustered day where you move efficiently from one job to the next in the same neighborhood. Suddenly, travel time drops from hours to mere minutes. And bam, you can actually fit more paid work into your day. So how do you actually make this happen? The great thing is, it's not complicated at all. You can take back control of your schedule and start doing this right away. It really just comes down to 3 straightforward steps. Here's how simple it is. Step 1, plan ahead. Before the week even starts, look at all your confirmed jobs and get them on a map. Step 2, group them. Find the jobs that are in the same area and, you guessed it, schedule them for the same day. And step 3, set clear times. Give each job a defined start and end time. This keeps everything disciplined and prevents the days from totally getting away from you. That's it. That's the whole system. And when you start doing this, you completely change your business's profit equation. You're no longer just saving a little time, you are actively turning wasted, non-billable hours into productive, revenue-generating work. It's simple. Less time on the road directly translates to more money in the bank. And the results? They're real, and they happen fast. Your profit margins go up because your biggest resource, your time, is being used way more effectively. That naturally gives you the capacity to take on more jobs without working longer hours. At the same time, you're cutting your fuel and maintenance costs. And what do your clients see? You deliver better, more punctual service, which builds trust and gets you referrals. And maybe best of all, you'll lower the stress on yourself and your team, helping to prevent that burnout we all dread. Okay, so now you have the strategy, but let's talk about a pro tip to take it to the next level. You gotta automate your schedule. Don't just do this with a paper map and a highlighter. Use technology to make the whole process faster, easier, and way more effective. The key here is to know your numbers so you can actually spot where time and money are leaking out of the business. Using job management software or even just a really well-organized spreadsheet lets you see everything at a glance. Job locations, schedules, hours, revenue. Look, you can't grow what you don't measure. Tracking these details every single week is what turns a good idea like job clustering into a powerful, consistent, profit-driving system. So that leaves just one question. If you started clustering your jobs tomorrow, how much profit could you reclaim this week? Because by turning wasted driving time into billable work, you're not just making a small tweak. You are making one of the smartest strategic moves you possibly can for the long-term health and growth of your business.